Okay, there's not going to be any sound on the movie that I'm playing for you. The name of the movie is called Chasing Amy. I do not recommend watching it. It's just filled with a lot of vulgarity and stupid sexual stuff. I stumbled upon the movie because it's in my movie collection, and I just set up a new DVD player on this television set, and I needed to pop in a movie to check my connections, and it happened to be this movie. So I let it play in the background, and I came upon this particular scene. It's at the very opening of the movie, and they're at some type of a comic convention, comic book convention, and he's beginning to speak. You can read the text. Okay, I'd like to bring out 2 points in this movie, and the first point is that the so-called tensions that are seen in America between those who have contrasting colors on the human skin are completely created. Now remember, the media has the power to create, to bring up a so-called issue and then convince you of something that is not true. In other words, terms like culture, creation, you create it through the usage of imagery. And then the imagery goes into the human mind, and the human mind then accepts it as reality. So the title of one of my channels is Real, R-E-A-L, or Real, R-E-E-L. In other words, is it actually in existence, or has it been created or manufactured by the usage of imagery? Okay, so the so-called tensions that are being promoted are not necessarily true. Now, my second point in this is what you're watching right now. The so-called anger, and then the actual so-called shooting. Notice how the one guy is just sitting there in the chair after someone was supposedly just killed with a gun fired through the barrel of a bullet. It didn't happen. It was created. It was manufactured. Okay? So notice how he picks up the gun, and there are like 3 children playing in the afternoon in the backyard with a toy gun that was purchased at the local department store. And he says, "She's full of blanks." And this dude that was supposedly killed just gets up, readjusts his hat, and then the two of them begin to talk about how funny it was. So I'm just trying to make the point that what are called shootings are shootings. And that's another term for the usage of film, to capture on film something and present it to people as reality. R-E-A-L or R-E-E-L. Well, as people around you talk about all the events and all the happenings in the so-called news, they're just talking about movies. They're talking about reels, R-E-E-L-S. And it's not R-E-A-L. Well, I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to apologize for some of the language. And again, I do not recommend watching this film because of the language and the crazy sexual stuff and the overall impact of it. It's really stupid. But nevertheless, it made a point. The tensions are not out there. They are created by filmmakers to get you to believe they are R-E-A-L. And then you do something stupid. And then you get nailed for doing something stupid. So don't accept it. Don't acknowledge it's true. Shootings are films. Thank you for watching. End of video.